this is it, everyone. The moment that will overshadow everything else that happens in your insignificant life. The roast of Arthur Fleck. Tonight, I will be your roast master in chief, James Jesse, the trickster. And I am beyond flattered that the producers chose me for this honor.
Oh, come on, you know the real reason why you're here.
Shut up! Fuck you! I am well aware of the fact that I am a ripoff of the Joker, and that's why I'm here. But lately I've become more of an homage to the Joker. Really? You guys are an homage to me.
It's fucking bullshit.
Well, think about it. Why else would Mark Hamill be casted as the voice of the Joker if it wasn't for the fact that I was his first role? First supervillain role. I know he had a role before that he recently reprised, only to disappoint the rest of the fan base that wasn't already disappointed by his previous appearance, but I am going way off on a tangent now. The point is that you all have to deal with my bullshit. Whether you like it or not, you are trapped here with me, the most lovable Joker, who isn't even Joker, the trickster. Well, yes, I know, there's a new kid in town who has replaced all of you as the newest, most freshest in the latest of advancements in Jokerdom. I, of course, am talking about the Joker of the evening, the Joker of honors, the man himself that we're all here to roast. One of the only few to actually have a first name and last name. Well, besides Jack Napier and Jerome Vasquez, and just get on with it. Oh, does the baby want its bottle? Does the baby want its bottle? Well, fine, here's your bottle. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Arthur Fleck.
Wow. This is exactly how I imagined.
Shut the hell up! Just shut up right now! Have you ever actually been at a roast? You're not supposed to talk until right at the end, you dipshit! But first, we have the Joker of 1966. The first one ever to bring the comic books to life. And oh boy, did you fuck up. I mean, yeah, sure, the Joker is supposed to be jokey and cartoonish, but that was only to cater to the little children. And oh boy, did you cave in on that, because before that, Joker actually was very intense. And eventually, the live-action adaptations would follow suit, but first they had to deal with your dumb mustachio ass. Oh, by the way, good job on shaving your mustache for the role. Oh wait, that's right, you are too much of a lazy ass to do it. But not as lazy as the next Joker, 1989 Joker. Are you telling me that you did not have enough time to lose a couple of pounds? I mean, Jesus fuck. Do you not understand that the Joker is supposed to be a skinny guy? I mean, this one over here overcompensated. Maybe you should take some of the lard out of your ass and put it into this Joker. But that does not make you the most despicable of the Jokers. That honor would go to the 2008 Joker, who was too stuck up to even be here. So up yours, 2008 Joker, because at least the other Jokers were decent enough to actually show up, like this Joker. Although, if you ask me, this should have been the Joker who did not bother showing up, because guess what? You kind of bring the whole show down, because everybody thought that this would be a live-action Joker hullabaloo, but it's not. We gotta invite the one cartoon Joker, And it's not even the one that everybody likes. Maybe because then it would be weird to have the same voice as me, but hey, we did that for an episode of that Justice League cartoon that came and went. So that would have been fine, but nope. Granted, you're not as stupid as a few other cartoon Jokers. I mean, Jesus fuck, did you know that there's one that has, like, dreadlocks, and he doesn't even wear shoes, and I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with that one, but in comparison, you're actually not that bad. But try not to get too horny for Batman, ho 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 ho. So, moving on, finally, we have TV's Gotham, and their own iteration of Joker. And that's all I'll say about that, because that in itself is an insult enough. Oh, that was the biggest burn of all of them. Fuck you, Gotham Joker! You don't even call yourself Joker, because of this motherfucker right here. Well, now that I've done my own roasting for the night, it's time for the people who actually were given the job to frickin' do it now. I think you skipped a Joker. Nope. No, I didn't. I acknowledged all of the Jokers that are worth acknowledging. Get the drift? Oh, I see what's going on here. I can take a hint. Oh, don't worry, fuckface. You'll get your time, too. I'm just messing around with you, 2016 Joker. Oh, and it's very appropriate that that is the year that is used to identify you, considering that was one of the biggest, shittiest fucking dumpster fires of a year ever. Now, if you could be so kind as to quiet the fuck up, we may begin with our first roaster of the evening. Straight from the campy bullshit that was 1966, it is Cesar Romero Joker!
What's this? I actually get the chance to talk now? I thought that we were just supposed to sit here and listen to the incoherent babblings of Trickster. I mean, Jesus fuck, it took you a really long time to get to a point, but now that you've actually gotten there, I can actually speak. And the thing I will say is, congratulations on being the newest in the latest line of Jokers, Mr. Fleck. It's just too bad that you couldn't be a little bit original in your design. You clearly stole from my dresser drawer. Your wardrobe is basically just mine on a casual Tuesday. But that's the thing. You're not loose. You are very tense. Very tense. Unlike me, who loves life and enjoys the little things. But you tried to do that, didn't you? You tried to be all loose and very playful, but life kept screwing you in the ass to the point where you had to be serious. And that's your problem, Arthur. The moment you became serious is when you decided to take on the Joker moniker. And that is not how it's supposed to be. So way to go, Arthur. And that's okay. Because what do I matter here? I'm not even technically here physically. I'm only here spiritually. I am a ghost. Hey, why the hell are you all being surprised? I've been dead for nearly 3 decades. You should have known right at the get-go that I have been dead this whole time and that I'm actually a ghost who was brought back into this realm of existence only to do this show. And if you ask me, that is not good enough of a reason to come back to the living world. Next time you decide to summon me from the afterlife, give me a better reason. but I'm only a little bit pissed off. Because when I was told that the newest Joker was ripping off my style, I wasn't insulted. No, because they say that imitation is the best form of flattery. And even though I've been dogging you on your unoriginal outfit, that doesn't mean that you still can't be original when it comes to your face. None of us other Jokers have ever thought about going any further than just the white face and the red lipstick. You emphasized much more on the clown aspect by having the iconic big red nose. None of us have ever thought about doing that, although maybe there's a good reason for that, because we want to stick out from the other clowns. But if you want to be the Prince Harry of clowns and disassociate yourself from the rest of the family, then go ahead, do it. Good on you.
Well, that was great. Thank you, 66 Joker. Yes, and I was one of those who did not realize that you were a ghost. Really great plot twist there. Oh, let's move on to the next Joker to spew his nonsense. Jack Nicholson Joker. Oh no! Another plot twist that we should have saw coming, but we didn't because we barely thought this through. How come nobody remembered that he died at the end of his movie? He's dead. We completely forgot. But kudos to whoever preserved his body, because he still looks really great for a guy who's been dead for 30 years. But if you really think about it, he is sort of roasting you, Mr. Fleck, by continuing his laugh far beyond the grave, because he's laughing at you for thinking that he was alive, although it really means he's laughing at all of us with that little voice box. But by the way, apparently it's in very good condition if it's still working to this day. I mean, that thing's been on for 30 years and it never depleted on batteries. So I guess we should give a round of applause to the voice box, everybody, and not Jack Nicholson Joker, because he doesn't deserve it, because he did not make the effort to come back from the afterlife. So I guess that means we have no choice but to skip straight to Lego Joker, which is better than referring to him as Zach Galifianakis Joker.
Okay, fuck faces. You can keep chastising me all you want. It's only because you're all in denial that the most comic book accurate Joker to ever appear on screen is me. You heard me. It's because of my relationship to the Batman. We are an inseparable duo. You can't have one without the other. It's impossible. And so we made that literal in the Lego movie. Not completely literal, because unfortunately we did not kiss or anything. I mean, that could have been really groundbreaking for a kid's movie, but it was still as far as you could take it with the metaphor of him being my boy toy, and me being his moody ex. Well, you're not allowed to say anything yet, and even if you could, you'd be wrong, because I know exactly what you're gonna say. Oh, your version still has that connection because your origin story is intertwined with Batman's. Well, guess what? There's only one problem with that. He is too young for you. Yeah, you little pedo. I mean, I know we Jokers are supposed to be fucked up and sociopaths, but not that type of sociopath, you fucking monster. what? Are you saying that you're not gonna be the only Joker? That you're just the first Joker? And that maybe eventually there will be a more age-appropriate Joker for when Bruce becomes the Bat? Well, guess what? Now you're just ripping off the next Joker to get up on this stage and shit on you. Because I'm done. I am too disgusted with you. No, I'm done with you. At least my relationship with the Bat is consenting, you pervy McPerv.
Well, I did not know that we were gonna take it to that route, but there you go. We're already down there. What would you expect from a show full of Jokers? Of course we were gonna go really, really dark. So you've already got a little bit of a tease over who the next Joker is. So let's not dilly-dally. Here he is, the Joker who never even bothered calling himself Joker, Jerome Vasquez. Oh, fuck, not again! It's another dead Joker. God damn it! You Jokers are supposed to be known for escaping death with no explanation, not to just stay dead. Ugh, this roast is turning out really sucky. So far, we've had 2 dead Jokers and 1 undead Joker. Listen, if there's any other Joker who has secretly been dead this whole time, please tell me now!
I'm not.
Oh, thank God. It's the Dark Knight, Joker. Of course you would be the one to save this night.
Oh, I'd hate to burst your bubble, but I'm not the Heath Ledger Joker. Can't you tell by the fact that I have less hair than him, and I'm more butt ugly?
Yeah, I was wondering why the Heath Ledger version all of a sudden looks like a talking scrotum. But since I don't know who the hell you are, ladies and gentlemen, a talking scrotum!
Actually, you technically already introduced me as the Gotham Joker. Because guess what? That little Lego was correct. There is more than one Joker, to make you wonder which one is the one that's gonna be the ultimate one. Well, the answer is clear. Me, Jeremiah Vasquez.
Wait, so you're just the other Joker's brother?
Afraid so. The original intent of Gotham was to introduce multiple different characters who could potentially be Joker. But then they decided to just settle on Jerome. But then after a while, they thought, wait a minute, let's go back to the original intent. But this time, we'll just half-ass it by adding only one other potential Joker. But we're too lazy to recast now, so he'll be played by the same actor. And lo and behold, you have me, the actual Joker, which kinda makes no difference whatsoever.
Hey now, don't be so hard on yourself. You are more subtle with your performance than Jerome. Jerome was very brash and very over the top, but you are more reserved. You're more along the lines of the Dark Knight Returns version of Joker.
Wait, who the hell is talking?
It's me, the Penguin, and all of my fellow Gotham buddies.
Yeah, we could not miss this for the world. We want to come here for support.
We're cheering for you, Jeremiah, for you. We love you.
I don't need you to patronize me. I can do this shit all by myself.
Okay, fine then. We know when we're not needed.
Then why did you guys last 5 seasons?
Well, we were supposed to go all the way to when Bruce becomes the Batman, but instead we did a really huge time skip. So it kind of made the whole thing pointless when you think about it. But who cares? Because we're all about to get rebooted. We're ascending already. We're ascending to the rebooting.
This is gonna be cool. It'll definitely make up for the fact that even though we were set up at the end of the penultimate season, we didn't even show up in the final one.
Yeah, what the hell was up with that?
Well, at least you, Daddy-O's, actually did shit in that show. I was set up only to never show up again.
Listen, we had to make room for the ventriloquist.
Yes, even though he was completely useless and did not matter in the slightest to the story.
But who cares? I'm about to transform into Bullseye!
I thought you wanted to be fat again. Not another little pretty boy.
Oh, but this ain't no pretty boy. This is a pretty man. A pretty, rugged, badass man. Way more rugged than your little twig of a little shrimp.
Hey, at least I keep being reimagined in the accurate way as a langly creep, whereas you keep not being fat. It's about time they left. Now I can finally diss the Joker we've all came here for. Arthur Fleck. You know, I actually do hope that you go down the route of my brother and turn out not to be the only Joker, just a precursor to the actual Joker. Because guess what? You're no Joker in my book, and I'm gonna explain why. Because you've overstayed your welcome, Jeremiah. I'm sorry, but the time is up. But I had the biggest point to make out of everybody. It was the greatest diss against this particular Joker.
Well, guess what? There's another Joker who's more equipped to point that flaw out. More qualified than you. So fuck off. Go to your seat, Jeremiah. Go to your seat. Well, it's time to bring on the most prominent of these Jokers, and the one who has the most to say about our roastie. Finally, it's my time to shine. I give you, gentlemen, Jared Leto what's that? I'm being notified that there is a surprise guest who has entered the building.
What? A surprise guest?
Every roast has a surprise guest, you shit for brain, and this roast is no exception. May I introduce to you a surprise appearance from Heath Ledger Joker!
Oh my god! Oh, this is so great!
Do you wanna know how I got this gig? My agent is a dumbass, and he thought this would be good for me. Good PR. To give the newest Joker my blessings. But here's the problem. I don't give a fuck who the hell is carrying my legacy, because all that matters to me was my tenure. Because even though I was only in one movie, I got out of that shit quick without becoming stale. My flame was bright, and because it was bright, it went out quickly. You don't overstay your welcome, Mr. Fleck. I know you only got one movie, But that's the problem. People think it's so good that it deserves a sequel, when that goes against the whole point of this conception. It was supposed to be a one and done. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you keep going, then you're gonna end up like my franchise. Tired and bloated. Which is why I jumped ship when I did.
Isn't there a different reason why you quit when you did?
Look, I know that we're supposed to be dark because we're jokers, but even with me, there is a line that I do not cross. And besides, it does not matter how successful Mr. Fleck becomes. What, you think you're gonna outdo me? Is that what you're excited for because of your 11 Oscar nominations? Well, guess what? I've already got my Oscar. And you can argue that you've got a whole bunch of other nominations. But that's only because you currently live in a post-Black Panther world where Black Panther finally twisted their leg. Yes, you could argue that this would have happened either way without Black Panther's help. But let's not forget, Logan only got nominated for Best Screenplay Adaptation. So don't come to me with that shit. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna take my Oscar that is firmly planted up my ass, where it should be, where all Oscars should be, and I am going to fuck off, because there are better things to do with my time.
I'm not really sure what to add to that. He kind of left me flabbergasted. I think he left everybody flabbergasted. Even more flabbergasted than Tom Hanks. I mean, look at him. Look at Tom Hanks right now. Oh my God. So I guess there's no point in continuing since Heath Ledger's Joker just brought down the house. So I guess we'll wrap this up.
What the hell?
Yes, like I said, no reason to keep going. All right, everybody, here it is. The guest of the night, the chief himself, the Joker you've all been waiting for, Arthur Fleck.
Oh, please stop. Oh, please just stop. Just stop, guys. Just stop. Oh, man. I can't believe this. You all did this for me. I gotta pinch myself. Am I dreaming? I mean, is that a talking Lego? That's not a real thing. Half of you are people who were affected by chemicals. That's not a part of my universe. That doesn't make sense where I'm from. Oh, but I know this is real because I feel all of the love right now. I'm not hallucinating this like I did with Domino. This is all real, and I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity. I can't wait to break the soul of every single one of you, and I'm going to do it all at the same time. I've got a little joke for you.
Oh, finally! Oh, he does something actually Joker-like. Oh, God, thank the heavens.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I'll tell you who's there. Not you!
Oh, come on, not another dead Joker. That one's not even supposed to die. You are.
Well, I guess I'm the only Joker who kept a sense of who he is. The kind of guy who doesn't play by the rules. That's what you have all been doing this whole time. Being a slave
to your respective continuities. Oh, I'm dead in the movie, so I gotta be dead in this video. Oh, my face looks like a ball sack on the TV show, so I gotta look like a ball sack in this video. But not me, not this Joker, because it's time for all of you Jokers to understand that this little shit does not deserve any of the praise he's been given. Oh, come on, don't be a contrarian. Haven't you seen the Oscar noms? Yeah, but look at half of that list of nominations. It's for the technical stuff. But when it comes to everything else, it's only because this whole thing was designed to be an Oscar picture. Hell, it was directly modeled after a bunch of Oscar winners, like Taxi and King of Comedy. It was designed to be that way. It was made in a lab to be an Oscar winner, so no shit it's gonna be nominated. Duh. Listen, do you want people to criticize you for being a bad critic? What's the point of me praising all the good things when everybody has already done that? Yes, it's a good movie, I do agree with that. But is it a good Joker movie? Well, I mean, it is. Is it a good Joker movie? No, it's not. It's not at all. Because it's an Arthur Fleck movie. Exactly. This was a movie about a guy named Arthur Fleck. He still has the same exact personality as he did at the beginning. He's just a little crazier now. That's it. But don't you remember what I said? He could just be the precursor. Or maybe he still needs time to be a Joker. Maybe he needs the rest of a whole trilogy. Then don't call this shit Joker. Just call it Before Joker or some shit like that. Because Joker, this guy is not. Then what makes you a better Joker, huh? I'm pretty sure the whole internet would be so riveted to find out why you think you're so better. I'm not saying I am, alright? I've had plenty of time since 2016 to reflect on myself, and I've realized that I was way too pompous back then. But I promise that now that I finally scheduled a reunion with my beloved GF, I'm gonna make things right. I am going to show some humility. Well, I would hate to rain on your parade, Mr. Leto, but Harley Quinn has recently found a new crime lord to have a complicated relationship with. Oh, so she thinks she can replace me. That well-dressed gimp has another thing coming to him. Me, the Joker. Because a Joker is a Joker, no matter how shitty. And I'm the shittiest one here. But a shitty Joker is still better than a non-Joker, like this sad sack. But that's not what's important. What's important is my lesson to teach people about society. Take your stupid Oscars and shove them right up your society. Oscars aren't something special. I've got one up my ass too. Granted, it's for best makeup, but an Oscar is an Oscar. Now let's get out of here. Where are you taking me? I'm losing a lot of blood. You're gonna help me win my GF back. Wow, who would have expected that plot twist? I had no idea it was going to turn out that way. But then again, is that not the point of the Joker lifestyle? to not go by the book, to be unpredictable. And I am so proud to be associated with this community. So long, fellow Jokers. See you during the next Joker roast, for whoever the hell becomes the next Joker.
Is it gonna be the one who goes up against Robert Pattinson?
Well, it's definitely not the one from Pennyworth, that's for certain.
The Pennyworth show has its own Joker?
After Batwoman gets her own Joker.
Really?
No, you idiot! Oh, you forgot who you were talking to! The Trickster!
Well, that joke blows.